Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Weekly, where we do things weekly. And here's another reason why people overseas think Australia is a terrifying place to live. A woman in North Queensland found her toilet button hard to flush, but instead of just ignoring it and going back to the lounge like a normal bloke, this woman decided to investigate. Idiot. So when she removes the cistern top, she discovers the tank had 4 snakes in it. It would have been 5, but thankfully the toilet duck ate one. The woman believed that the snake had gotten into the toilet through the small gaps between the floorboards. My guess would have been through the partially blocked abandoned glory hole at the back of the toilet, but what would I know? The woman called a friend over to remove the snakes from the toilet for her, which is a lot different to the way I would have dealt with the problem. And let's face it, if 2020 was a board game, it would certainly be Snakes and Shitters. Today's show is brought to you by Alan's new Toilet Snakes. Toilet Snakes. You can really taste the toilet. Toilet Snakes. A mother and son could face prison time after they were busted having sex with each other. Tony, 43, lives with his mother, 67. Both claimed it was the first time they'd ever had sex with each other and that it just happened. No guys, no. Does it? Tides just happen. Sunrises, they happen. Flowers, fucking your kids, that should never happen. Now, police were called to the home after reports of a disturbance, and let's face it, it doesn't get any more fucking disturbing than this. Cheryl, seen here with her eyes set to bedroom, claimed the pair had gotten close over the last few months and had had sex after kissing. So, don't tell me chivalry's dead. The couple are facing 20 years in prison. However, we hear lawyers for the pair have agreed that if they can have conjugal visits, they'd be happy to serve life without parole. And the story highlights something we don't like to talk about, but it's true. Some parents just have favourites. Have you ever wished you could be stuck in an economy seat on a long-haul flight for hours without all the fun bits? Well, sir, you are in luck. A New York-based video company has developed a simulator that does just that. At the moment, customers can pretend to make 2 different flights, a 6-hour flight from New York to Reykjavik in Iceland, or a 2.5-hour trip from New York to Halifax in Nova Scotia. Now, there was going to be a third destination, however, the guy responsible for working on the MH370 route just went missing. I find nothing enjoyable about pretending I'm stuck in economy for hours for a destination I'm never going to reach. If I'm going to pretend to travel somewhere, by the way, I'm doing it in a private jet full of hookers and cocaine. I'm not competing for the armrest from some imaginary fat guy. This broke-ass air travel simulator sounds about as much fun as an Indian train trip simulator where you get to sit on the roof of a train clutching a box of chickens for 5 hours. If you want to pretend you're on an international flight without leaving your home, take a shit in your pantry cupboard and suck it up with a vacuum. Toilet snakes. Now with added vitamin E. coli. Toilet snakes. Jesus. If your first response to seeing this photos is balls, look at its balls. My God, it's balls. Are they even balls? Balls? Me too. This pair of balls with a sheep attached sold for a record €367,500 last weekend. Now the sheep was a pedigree Texel lamb and was purchased by 3 farmers for this record sum, narrowly beating out the second highest bidder, an old balding guy in a trench coat breathing heavily through his nose. One of the farmers that had purchased the sheep said that he was an outstanding animal with some obvious attributes. Duh. But with the pedigree, you start to look at the smaller details, apparently. You look at the head, the hair colour around the eyes, legs, but all of those were hard to see because his balls kept getting in the way. You know you've got a huge set of balls when nobody notices you have what looks like 4 eyes. And to prove that we are as immature as you think we are, we'll see how many jokes we can make about this poor sheep's balls in 30 seconds. And go. A bomb disposal expert needs to be present at all future mating attempts. Going by the picture, my current market price would be between $400 and $450. Finally, the sheep choir had a baritone. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep, but was able to find her favourite one from the drag marks on the ground. This looks like a sheep transitioning into a mango tree. Its pronouns are what and the fuck. Toilet snakes. Now with cock flavour, just for the ladies. Toilet snakes. A charity in the UK has sparked outrage by calling for so-called child sex dolls to be made available for pedophiles on prescription. There's a line at the chemist I don't want to get in. It's illegal to buy these dolls at the moment, but not illegal to own one. This conflict in the law has led to many pedophiles making their own dolls, leading to terribly embarrassing videos. The National Crime Agency said it has intercepted 123 child dolls, or an Epstein of children, since March this year. A spokesman from the Can You Keep a Secret doll company says its cum puppets are designed to save children, while still meeting the sexual desires of community perverts. Since the importation of child sex mannequins, or molesticons, are prohibited, we have transitioned into the very old Benjamin Button market with our exclusive Loophole collection. With detachable heads, just like real children, the company says its products give their users the most realistic experience without the expense of chocolates. A long-time user of the product, seen here helping police with their inquiries, said the product was amazing, and his only negative comment was that he would like to see more confusion in the eyes. The company has a diverse range of dolls of all ethnic persuasions and skin tones, and is now available in Down syndrome and I can't believe it's not butters. So if this kind of thing blows your hair back and you don't have enough imagination to turn a football sock into anything in the world that you want to shag, then perhaps a My Little Phonies doll is for you. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. You never know, you might get a packet of dick flavoured toilet snakes. Catch me on Comic Rob Brown on Twitter, and we'll see you next time.